Scientists stumbled upon a woman who had been frozen for tens of thousands of years. But as the crew shined flashlights on her for a closer look, they suddenly noticed her pupils reacted to the light. Instantly, tension filled the room, because that kind of reaction only happens in the living. So they quickly wheeled in an EEG machine. Once they connected her to it, the results stunned everyone. No one expected this woman from 10,000 years ago to actually still be alive. So they immediately set up electric heaters to speed up the melting of the massive block of ice. As the temperature in the room rose, the ancient ice began to melt, water dripping down drop by drop. After just a few short hours, the frozen woman was finally freed from the ice, revealing her well-preserved figure. They moved her onto an operating table, then cut away the fur clothing she was wearing, preparing to run a full physical examination. With the team working together, her blood pressure and pulse slowly began to return to normal. Soon after, she suddenly blinked slightly. Moments later, this ancient woman miraculously woke up.
It's okay. It's okay.
But just as the doctors were still in shock, her whole body began to convulse and she struggled violently. Luckily, a doctor reacted fast and quickly administered a sedative, which finally calmed her down. Immediately after, they drew her blood for testing, but the results showed her blood was mutating. And surprisingly, this mutation came from an ancient virus. What's more, it was completely incurable with modern medicine. Then, suddenly, a team member collapsed in the lab. His body temperature rapidly shot up to a shocking 40 degrees Celsius. After a quick examination, the doctor found his blood was also mutating, and it was almost identical to the girl from the ice. The team instantly realized they might be infected too. But why was this woman unharmed? With this question in mind, they immediately went to question her, but she couldn't understand them at all because she didn't recognize their language. However, she showed an incredible talent for learning and quickly picked up basic communication. But just then, a doctor accidentally pulled up her sleeve, only to discover a wound from when she was thawed, which had miraculously healed in just a few hours. But as everyone was baffled, a violent blizzard suddenly hit the base, and just as one team member returned from outside, he collapsed in agony. His body temperature began to plummet. Seeing his heartbeat weakening, Amanda grabbed the defibrillator, trying to bring him back from the edge. But at that moment, the woman stepped forward. Ignoring everyone's warnings, she gently placed her palm on his chest. Instantly, her face contorted in pain. But then, the man gasped for air again. The frostbite on his legs was rapidly healing. Amanda stared in disbelief. Seeing her colleague back to normal, she looked at the woman with an incredulous expression, and a daring thought crossed her mind.